TheLakeShow.com.
The Lake Show lives here.
After hosting the T-Wolves on Friday night, time for the first road game of the season as the purple and gold head to the state capitol.
Reeves goes backwards to Luka for three. It's good.
Sunday, Lakers and Kings battle it out in Game 3. Coverage begins Sunday at 5:45 p.m.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists have helped over 5 million people worldwide on their mental health journeys. Moments in therapy like the right question, a safe space to cry, or a small win can change lives. This World Mental Health Day, we're celebrating the therapists who've helped millions of people take a big step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist, our listeners get 10% off their first month. Call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after you call pound 250.
The Lake Show lives here.
Three-pointer by Reeves. It's good! Austin Reeves with a dagger!
You know, we added some pieces that we really needed, and we have really high hopes.
On the ESPN LA Lakers radio network.
The Lakers Locker Room Report.
The ESPN LA Lakers radio network. Your home for Lakers basketball.
Luka Doncic did everything. You know what? Whenever I get a Luka dunk, I'm going to play that highlight for you.
Rebound Luka, his 11th. Now Luka down the middle, slam dunk, and a foul. Luka jumps over the crowd. Big smile on his face. That's a new Laker high, 47 for Luka, and he can make it 48 with this free throw. Michael, he's just put on a maestro performance tonight.
And he made it 49, did Luka Doncic. That's the drive of the game, powered by Goodwill, Southern California, changing lives through the power of work. I got to make sure I get that right, because I saw that and it said, through the power? I'm like, yeah, the Luka power of work. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds so stations can identify themselves on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
All right, Lakers get the first win of the season. They're 1-1. And if you want to join me on the Lakers postgame show on our flagship 710 ESPN or ESPN Los Angeles, you can jump in. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. Or if you just want to talk amongst yourselves in the YouTube chat, go to the ESPN LA YouTube, and it is live right now. Our next broadcast will be Sunday night as the Lakers are in Sacramento, their first road game of the season. It's also going to be the front end of a back-to-back, so they'll take on the Brody, Russell Westbrook, and the Sacramento Kings. Also DeMar DeRozan there. Local coverage with me at 4:30. Tip-off is set for 6 o'clock. I'm Bethel Duran. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I invite you to stay with me for more post-game coverage on 710 ESPN. This has been the Lakers Locker Room on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
You've been listening to the Lakers Locker Room Report. Lakers basketball is presented by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Catch the Lakers Locker Room Report recapping what went down after every Lakers game.
The ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
You never know what you're going to get when you tune into the morning show with Sedano and Cap.
You know, the bathroom here, like when you're the first person in, it's been nicely cleaned. You know what I mean? Like there's still like a little bit of blue water in the toilet. You know what I mean? Like
from early morning toilet talk.
So for me, it's very nice. I don't even have to put anything down on the toilet seat. You know what I mean? Like I can literally sit there, get comfortable.
No, what do you mean you don't put anything down on the toilet seat? What's wrong with you?
No, it's clean.
No.
It's clean.
No.
To karaoke with the crew.
You know what I mean? Everybody knows this song, right?
George, you know the words to this?
Come on. Here we go.
Yeah, I got friends in low places.
Yeah, everybody knows this song. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away.
Sedano and Cap in the mornings. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
With America's best lineup of hybrids from Hyundai, you get the best of both worlds, like the reliable and efficient Tucson Hybrid, backed by America's best warranty.
Hey, it's Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike. We start your weekday mornings here on ESPN LA. Little bit of a bye week break for the Rams and USC this weekend, but the Dodgers are in the World Series. I'm sure you know that already. Lakers are on the court. LAFC and the LA Kings. Listen to it all on the brand new ESPN LA app. That's where you can find me, Morning Man Evan Cohen, Super Bowl champion Chris Canty, marathon runner Michelle Smallman, plus producer Pat and grumpy old Nuno. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you Monday morning on LA's mega station, ESPN LA.
It's time for your first chance to react to tonight's Lakers game.
It's time for the Lakers postgame show tonight.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Lakers Timberwolves Friday night is the final. Game 2 of the NBA season is in the books from Crypto.com Arena.
Lakers basketball is a final.
877-710 ESPN.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Tipping off now.
Here's Beto Duran.
Well done. Well done. Let's go. Luka Doncic. Oh, my goodness. That was fantastic to watch in person. Right now, go straight to the phone lines. It's Friday. You're feeling good about your Lakers. I'll break it down, but this is your show. Thanks for everybody to join us on the ESPN LA YouTube chat. Appreciate you jumping on in. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. Jump on in. We're going to take the phone calls. Here's how we would do this. If you were at the game, you get priority because you drove up here in traffic, you found parking, and you're there. When you jump on, though, tell me where you were sitting. For example, Will, section 305, Bethel, boom, and go. First-time callers, let Funches know it's your first time, and you have priority. Nothing against the regulars, nothing against the people that support us all the time, but I love to hear the new voices. And on the YouTube chat, talk amongst yourselves, interact with each other, and obviously, if you listen to ESPN LA and you're subscribed to the YouTube chat, you are a sports talk radio fan. You know what's going on. But let's keep it to Lakers-centric. If you want to talk Dodgers, go talk somewhere else, because right now it is about Luka Doncic dropping 49 on you. Reese, kids in the back, if you see all the people popping off in the YouTube chat, just block them. Blame me. I don't care. I don't want to deal with the negativity tonight. I don't want to deal with stupidity tonight, because tonight it's all about how good the Lakers played, how excellent they came out in the third quarter. And oh my, did I just say the Lakers played well in the third quarter? Oh, I did. I wasn't expecting that. Somebody asked me before the game, Bethel, what's going to happen? Luka's going to go off and they'll probably lose because he won't have any kind of help. And it was looking like that in the first quarter. Luka had no help in the first quarter. Third quarter, DeAndre Ayton. Oh, man, was that DeAndre Ayton blocking shots? Is that DeAndre Ayton running? Is that DeAndre Ayton going to the hoop? It sure was DeAndre Ayton doing things like that. Now it's about building the consistency for DeAndre Ayton. Moving on. Rui Hachimura. Oh, my. Rui Hachimura. Let's go. So many positives from this. And the numbers that won't show up in the box score, but damn it, I love the tenacity. I love the attitude. I love that dog. And he said, follow my lead. Marcus Smart giving up the body a couple times, getting in people's faces, stealing the ball from Anthony Edwards. He changed the mode in the second half. Here's what Luka Doncic had to say after the game on Amazon Prime. That's right. The game was on Amazon Prime. Here's some Luka after the Lakers get the 128-110 victory.
What I have learned. I don't really know what I have learned, but, just hanging with the guys the whole preseason, it was a lot of fun. I think we have a great chemistry, and then we just got to keep going like that. The second game showed that we could do it against Minnesota, which is an amazing team, so that shows we can do it. So we tell on ourselves. So we just got to keep going like that second game.
There it is, Luka Doncic on Amazon Prime. One more from Luka, because I like the way he was talking.
Yeah, I think, got to help him out. Like I say, it's going to take some time, obviously. It's just our second game together. But like I say, sharing the ball in the second half was amazing. The whole team, AR have 11 assists. So everybody, the ball really moved around, and DA was great on both ends.
The ball moved around, because on opening night, the ball was stuck in Luka's hand because nobody was helping him. Lakers played like a team tonight. Walrus in the YouTube chat says, Shambles Free Friday. I like that. Shambles Free Friday for fun. And let's get the show going with the callers right now. Let's go out to a good friend of mine, good listener, and I know he's been going through some personal things up and down, and he lives and dies with the Lakers, and I know he's loving this right now. We think about him, we pray for him, we support him, and let's get the show going with Hooper's X. My man, how you feeling?
I'm great, man. Thank you so much for the kind words. It really means a lot to me. What a great win tonight. Like, the first quarter was not great, but everything I complained about on Tuesday, they seem to have addressed a lot of that in the second quarter on. Ayton was good. I'm not happy with 8 rebounds. I think he should be getting a little bit more than that. But, hey, man, everything else worked out well. I like the way they deployed Smart. I also like the way that they deployed Vanderbilt. I had a lot of people yelling at me earlier today telling me that Vanderbilt was a bum, he doesn't do anything, and he's too useless on offense. I just don't see it that way. I think he's the kind of perimeter defender that this team desperately needs. He's got length, he's tall, he can move, and I think if they play him in the right way, he's going to be a key part of this whole team. You know, I not to compare him at all, but like I see him in a Rodman-esque kind of role with this team. Like, he can rebound and he can play perimeter defense, and that's enough. That's all we're going to ask out of him. But yeah, what a great game, and it was really nice to see that they were actually capable of learning from the mistakes in the first game and making changes. And JJ, congratulations. That was great adjustments tonight. Fantastic. Just overall couldn't be happier. And thank you so much again for the kind words, and love you guys. Take care.
My man, good call. Well, that's the way to start it right there. And you talk about DeAndre Ayton, you want to see more. Well, DeAndre Ayton in the first half, oh my God, that was not good. DeAndre Ayton in the first half had 2 points and 3 rebounds. I thought it was going to be like that. Where credit is due is way he showed up in that third quarter. Big difference for him. Again, YouTube chat, keep it going. Talk about the basketball. Doug Davis, we love you. Now shut up. Let's keep it going on the phone calls. Will, who was at the game? You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Yeah, the team's looking great.
Hold on. Will, where'd you sit?
Oh, I sit in section 208.
Oh, nice. Behind the basket. You got some good views in the second half.
Yep, great view. And that was a great game tonight. The defense is looking great with the lineup with Smart and Vanderbilt. And I think we'll be a top 3 defense this year. I think we'll go pretty far, especially when LeBron comes back.
All right, Will, appreciate
Go Lakers.
There it is. Go Lakers at the end. See, again, when the Lakers win, everything feels good, that vibe. But tonight, you were given a reason to have even more positivity, more hope, because they played an excellent third quarter, because they moved the ball around, because they played defense. And Fletch, you got some numbers for me. Let me take one more phone call, and then I want to get some numbers of what Luka Doncic did tonight. That's historical. Johnny in Long Beach, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Hey, guys, thank you for taking my call. And before you take those numbers and stuff, I've been a lifelong Lakers fan, but I really do feel today I love the fact that the way we played, the way we won. But as to you, I think you're going to go ahead and see. This reminded me of the actual year where we traded for Rui and we traded for all these kind of at the time, all those guys are no longer with us. But it kind of seems we had that chemistry out of just quickly where we went, and then obviously we lost to the Nuggets. But if we can contain this chemistry, this is the kind of potential that we could have. I'm not saying we're an absolute champion, but there is no reason why this team, with the chemistry, with the rotation correct, that we can actually not go far and actually make some noise in this league. I watched Golden State last night, and the reason why we're not like them is because we just haven't figured out that chemistry, and I really feel like we can. Thank you for the call.
All right, Johnny, strong phone call. Do not be a stranger. Keep coming back here. And you're right, the chemistry is going to be very, very important. One thing that the Lakers were also tonight, physical. Here's what Luka Doncic had to say about the physical play.
I would say physicality. We talk a lot about our physicality. I think after the first 5-6 minutes, when they went on that run, we were down 10, and then we just changed the chip. I think Smart came in the game, gave us some energy, and then the whole team just got a lot of energy out of that.
That's Luka Doncic on Amazon Prime after the game. It was good to see our good friend Ali Clifton on the Amazon.
Blanking out of her name?
I was thinking Muhammad Ali. because the Lakers were throwing them jabs, them bows, right? So Allie Clifton, sideline reporter on Amazon Prime, real happy for one of the best in the business out there. Bunch, you got some historical numbers for me?
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, Luka through 2 games, the most points through 2 games in Laker history, passes Jerry West, kills Jerry West. Actually, Jerry West only had 81 points. Luka had 92 points through 2 games. Also, Luka, first player to do back-to-back 40-point games for the Lakers since LeBron in December 2022.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay.
Great. Also, Luka, first player in Lakers history to start the season with consecutive 40-point games, and the fourth player in league history to do so.
Damn.
Yes. Can you name the other 3?
Luka in the first quarter had 23.
Yeah.
And he hurt his thumb the first couple minutes of the game. And instead of coming out, he turned away from the coaches and was like, no, kind of hiding it. And then finally, there was one point where there was a free throw, and he went over and got the hand taped with one of the trainers.
Also, Luka becomes the first player in NBA history to open a season with back-to-back 40-point game, 40-point plus points. 10
one more
plus
time on that
okay,
one.
Wait. Back-to-back games of 40-plus points, 10-plus rebounds, and 5-plus assists in back-to-back games.
Damn, that's what's up. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-37.
Too much going on here.
There is. 877.
Information.
Hey, man, 877-710-ESPN. Michael Funches with too much information in his head is going to answer the phone call. If you're at the game, let us know where you sat. First-time caller will get you through. Lakers coming out strong against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That was at full strength. That played well. And the thing I really liked was that second quarter where Anthony Edwards only had 1 point. Point to the Paint all season long, sponsored by Vista Paint. Vista Paint for nearly 70 years has delivered on color, coverage, and service built for hustle and bustle of California. Vista Paint, contractor trusted and always ready. So I was looking at this one at the halftime. The points in the paint. The Lakers are right there. All right, points in the paint. 4-4. Second chance points. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Points in the paint. Lakers were ahead, 22-20. Right? Damn, okay. Let's do something. Can we make the adjustment? So 22-20 was the Lakers' advantage, points in the paint at the half. And at the end of the game, points in the paint brought to you by Vista Paint, of course, ends up being 54-46. Take advantage. You have a 7-footer like Ayton. Stay in the paint. More of your phone calls come in. 877-710-ESPN. Lakers get the victory. YouTube chat brought to you by Northridge Toyota, which, by the way, I love my Tacoma from my boy Reed at Northridge Toyota. YouTube chat, you're popping right now. Let's go. On the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
The We Make It Easy sales event is here. So now's the best time for a great deal on a new Toyota. Choose from the biggest selection of the year with the biggest savings. Drive home the all-hybrid Camry with its striking design, a trail-conquering Tacoma 4x4, or an adventurous RAV4. So hurry into your Toyota dealer. The time to drive home your new Toyota is here. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
Yasiel Puig is joining us here. What do you think of Ohtani Mania? What do you think of him as a player?
I don't know. He's coming from this planet, you know?
Yeah.
He's so amazing. Everybody can hit 2-3 home runs, bro. Pitching and later go there and hitting home runs and running, stealing base 50-50 and striking out like 100 and 200 people. That's amazing.
Is it the whole thing, or if you took him as a hitter, that would impress you? Or if you just took him as a pitcher, that would impress you? Or is it just the whole thing?
All himself. Only you look at him and he's just impressing you. He's 6-something, so cute, so beautiful.
I'm with you, right? Yes.
He's so perfect.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays at 3 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube. This is the Lakers postgame show.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
877-710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
Lakers get the victory 128-110. An excellent game for the Lakers, especially in the second half. More of the phone calls coming your way. YouTube chat. Such a good vibe in there. Good energy in the YouTube chat. Love to see how it is. And it's not just because they won, but because we have built and cultivated a good community of people that hang out. I don't want to say they're listeners. I want to say they're friends of ours here on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. All right. Portia, our good friend in the Central Valley. Portia, the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
I just want to say great win by the Lakers, and all I got to say is Luka MVP.
Simple as that, Portia. Straight to it. And there were some MVP chants for Luka. I heard it. And Funcha even said it, that Luka going to be the MVP. He agrees with you, Portia.
Yeah, he agrees. Yes, that's all I got to say.
All right, well, have yourself a good night in the 559, the Valley. I love Fresno, man. They take care of me in Fresno.
Never been. I've heard good things about it.
You don't have to go, Funch. I go there for boxing, so they take care of you right there. All right. Again, if you're at the game, let us know where you're at. Like our good friend Tony, who's calling. He was at the game on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Where'd you sit, Tone?
I was in section 109. I'm a 19-year season ticket holder, and I live in north of Santa Barbara in Buellton. So it's good drive. But I was there Tuesday, was really upset, made it back down for today because I needed to see a win, and they came through. You know, they weren't used to the pressure in that first game, and today they kind of turned it around and go into that second quarter, and I thought it was just awesome just to see them pull it together, get the points up, seeing some balanced scoring all the way around. It was kind of a good thing to see.
Tony, I'm glad you called because I love hearing from season ticket holders because it doesn't matter if you're in the 100, the 300, you're a season ticket holder. That means you're a diehard. You live and die with this team because you're putting your money in there. And also, if you're driving down from Buellton, which is a beautiful area, by the way, you're investing an entire day to be here. You're investing in this team.
All day, yeah.
So which means that Tuesday must have been a nightmare the way that they did not show up. So tonight, what do you think? Because you're close. You're behind the basket. What do you think was the biggest difference in your eyes?
I think, well, again, they dealt with the pressure a lot better offensively. I think when they kind of caught them off guard. You know, they went out there thinking it was going to be a preseason game, no pressure, and I think that kind of threw them off a little bit. And then, you know, if you don't have a third scorer, you know, having Rui come in and actually make some baskets was a big deal. You know, and the ball was moving. I think that was a big deal. So, and of course, you know, Luka, you know, that guy's just amazing. He's just, you know, when he got it going, and you know, with AR out there hustling and bustling, I think it was just a whole different vibe today. You could feel it in the room. You know, on Tuesday there was too many Golden State Warrior fans in there. You know, it's just you could hear it roaring. I think today there was a lot of fans from Minnesota, but they got shut up really quick, and it changed the whole vibe of the stadium.
Yeah, Tuesday was dead, Tony. There was no energy on Tuesday for an opening night.
Yeah. I tried to stand up and get people going. No one stood up with me. I was just like, what's going on here? You know, are we fans? Are we, you know, buds? I don't know.
Well, you got punched, and you're right about Rui Hachimura, 11 points in the third quarter. Tony, how much better is the drive home after the Lakers win?
Oh, man, I got a big smile on my face. I'm like wide awake, ready to go. On Tuesday, I was like, man, can I pull over somewhere and fall asleep, you know?
All right. Well, be safe right now, Tony. Do not be a stranger. Call me anytime. Appreciate the phone call and the support. That's what I like to hear from the season ticket holders because they're investing a lot of money. A lot of people have been waiting years just to become a season ticket holder. Like my nephew, he's been on the wait list for 8 years just to be a season ticket holder, and that gets you into the 300 section. But I like what he talked about, the Rui Hachimura, because that third quarter, Rui came out super aggressive, had the 11 rebounds, did Rui. And I said this on the broadcast at halftime, and I said I like the energy from them. Make sure they come out good in the third quarter, and they did that, taking advantage of that. Walrus, our good friend in Encino. It's Shambles Free Friday, Walrus.
Shambles Free Friday, baby. Absolutely, man. This was an awesome game to watch. Luka, incredible. You guys shared all those cool stats. Here's one for you, okay? There are only 3 guys in NBA history to average 25, 7, 7. Luka has LeBron and Oscar Robertson by at least a point and a half. Has them both in rebounds, and Oscar only has it by an assist, 9.5 over about like 8-2. That's Luka Doncic. That's the guy who just put on this incredible performance tonight. He shot 60.8% from the field. And then it's not just him, obviously. Reeves and Hachimura, man, those are the 3 dudes right now. They went for 97 points together at a clip of 64% from the field. I mean, this was an awesome show by those 3 guys. And then Aiden chipping in with the 15-8. Guy had to get those hands to be stronger down low. But, yeah, man, this is good. Shambles free. It feels so good to be shambles free, Beto.
What a difference.
Y'all have a great night.
Yep. Walrus always appreciates you. And some people wondering what does Walrus teach. He's a 7th grade history teacher at LAUSD. More your phone calls. Chicago, Thomas, our good friend. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Thomas?
Hey, Beto. Thanks for taking my call. I have a question. So I think we can agree that we cannot play with, like, the intensity and just, like, the whole full-on, like, just, like, defense like we've seen from, like, the Thunder and, like, these other teams. But I was wondering, do you think that we can, instead of maybe not having the players, but there's more of a philosophy or like, tactics where we can maybe, like, do more zones, or just, like, is there a way we can make up from just having, like, all-star level defensive players and more have it as tactics to make up for, like, defensive players on our team?
All right, Thomas, I appreciate the phone call. That's a good question. So I was actually talking with an NBA scout today, not the floss, but, I was talking with an NBA scout today. And this is a guy I've known since when I was a Clippers intern. So he's been around a while, right? I was like, what's wrong with the Lakers defensively? He said, they don't trust each other yet. And you saw that in game 1, where guys are tentative at times. They didn't know where to go. And you're going to have that when you're having rotations and roles that you're not too familiar with. Marcus Smart on Tuesday was trying, but was gambling. Wasn't in the right spot for where he needed to be. Marcus Smart tonight, way different. And Marcus Smart, if he can get back to when he was Defensive Player of the Year, that'd be great. But you don't need that. You just need him to be close enough to that. Because Marcus Smart, the energy that he brings, the attitude that he brings, that can be contagious. And when you see somebody giving up the body, for example, last year in the Lakers took on Minnesota in the playoffs. They got pushed around, and anytime there was a 50-50 ball, it was Minnesota's every single time. Minnesota was forcing turnovers. Minnesota was getting blocks. Minnesota was intercepting switches. Minnesota was doing whatever they wanted on the defensive side. The Lakers had no defensive presence last year. Do they still need to work on it? Oh, absolutely. But if DeAndre Ayton can be around the glass, you need that. One of the big concerns for me tonight was that the Lakers gave up 15 offensive rebounds. That's effort right there. That's getting a body on a body, or at least contesting it. At least getting in somebody's face.
I don't want to make excuses right there, but Hayes was out tonight. So
Yeah, of course. Of course. But is Jackson Hayes going to get bodied up?
No.
Absolutely. Somebody's going to go and see Jackson Hayes and move him around. Can he deflect things? Sure. Jared Vanderbilt, I want to see more out of Jared Vanderbilt on the defensive side. Now, if you could get Jared Vanderbilt to lock in defensively, because you know you're going to get that from Smart, because Marcus Smart is not here to shoot the ball. Marcus Smart's not here to play offense. Marcus Smart is here to get a tech with somebody, make Anthony Edwards frustrated, which is what he did. There was that one play where Edwards was driving down the lane, thinking he's going to go to the rim easy, and Edwards legit had the ball stolen from him by Smart. Referees were looking at him like, do not even complain about this. He straight took it from you. Like, give me your lunch money. I've taken that from you. That led to the rest of the team realizing we have to play like this. It'll be a philosophy. It'll be an attitude. And J.J. Redick's going to have his guys step up and do it. Michael?
I know you love analytics too, Beto.
Yes, sir. What do you got?
Plus 24 for Marcus Smart tonight.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't check that far out. He was a
Team
plus
high.
24 for the dude off the bench.
Dude off the bench.
Like, I'm not the biggest plus-minus guy, but a number like that, you don't need to just look at that number and say, oh, he changed it. On the floor, you see the way he comes in with that dog
And
attitude.
also a guy that only scored 3 points and only had 2 steals in 21 minutes. So plus 24 in a plus-minus category, huge.
Huge for them. And the Timberwolves were hot in that first half. I mean, DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, the first half, do whatever you want. Mark in Manhattan Beach on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
What's up, Beto? Man, that was a hell of a win. Fortunately, I went to the home opener. That was kind of a dud and debacle, but tonight was much more like it. Really impressive to really manhandle and punch one of the top-tier teams in the league, favorite to win a title like they did, was outstanding, especially without an all-time great in LeBron. To me, Luka, we know how special he is, but to me, I think the one thing with LeBron being out, it's going to be critical, especially for guys like Rui, who's shown at times throughout stretches in his career, and even as a Laker, he can really take over a game. That third quarter was really impressive. Austin Reeves, we know how he can do. When he's consistent, he can really light it up for 20-plus points per game. Defensively, he's still suspect, but as long as he can be somewhat of a good team defender, that's why we bring in a guy like Marcus Smart. He can be that guy. I know he's not going to be the defensive player of the year caliber, but if he can be somewhat close to that, I think they got a legit defender in him. And the last guy is DeAndre Ayton. This guy's playing for his NBA career in terms of if he wants to get paid that big max money. So he's got to show out this rest of the season, because we know that if the Lakers are going to go deep and make a run and win a title, you can't just rely on your stars. You got to win at depth, as you've seen with Boston, and we saw last year with OKC. So those guys, we know Luka and LeBron, how great they are, but it's about your talent depth, and those guys got to really perform at a high level. And I think that JJ has learned, being a second-year coach now, how to utilize these guys. And so these guys are going to get rolling here, and when LeBron comes back, I really do think they're going to elevate to the next level. So I just want to get your overall perspective. If they play like they can, to me, OKC obviously is going to be the favorite, but they're not unbeatable. Denver, Houston, whoever else you want to mention to me, I think the Lakers could be in that mix. Or am I just a purple and glass sycophant Laker fan? I'll get your thoughts on that. Thanks for the time.
Mark, I like your thoughts. I like where you're going with this. And yes, you do have the Laker purple and gold glasses on. You have what, like, a lot of the state listeners of the station will say, you have the Ireland glasses on, where you are all over them. And you know what? You should be. You should be happy with the way that the Lakers played tonight. They're giving you this. But let's bring it back. Bring it back. DeAndre Ayton played a good half. We need DeAndre Ayton to play a good game. We need DeAndre Ayton to do it back-to-back games. Rui Hachimura played excellent tonight. Rui with that alley-oop. Rui attacking, getting fouled for the and one. We like that. How about every game? The key for the top teams in the NBA is consistency. They're going to play in Sacramento Sunday night, and then they'll be at home against Portland Monday night. Are the Lakers going to frustrate you this season? Absolutely. That's why I'm more of just taking advantage of what you have this night, enjoy it, and breathe it. Enjoy it. It's Friday. Have a good time with it. But are they going to frustrate you? Oh, yeah. Are some of these rotations that JJ is going to be forced to use going to frustrate you? Yeah. Give credit where credit is due. JJ Redick made excellent adjustments for the Lakers in the second half. And I don't know, Funch, if you noticed it, but because I do the halftime report from Inside Crypto at Section 111. Come by and say hi if you can.
I will.
When the Chihuahua was doing that halftime show, did you notice a couple of Lakers were out early shooting?
No, I was watching Chihuahua.
Okay, so a couple of the Lakers were in the paint
I was
shooting.
watching Chihuahua, not what was going on around the Chihuahua.
But because it was dark and I was reading all my notes of what I have to do for halftime, I couldn't tell which players were. But normally, they don't come out until the halftime performance is done.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that was something different. Maybe the importance of, hey, we need to come out strong for the third quarter. You know who was strong all night long? Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic. Get in there.
Rebound Luka, his 11th. Now Luka down the middle, slam dunk, and a foul. Luka jumps over the crowd. Big smile on his face. That's a new Laker high, 47 for Luka. and he can make it 48 with this free throw. Michael, he's just put on a maestro performance tonight.
And that's why Luka Doncic with 49 is the player of the game, driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers, where it's Trucktober. The largest inventory of trucks is here. Explore Tacoma's legendary off-road capability or Tundra's powerful towing capacity. We make it easy. So your Toyota dealer today. I got that Toyota from Northridge Toyota, my Tacoma. I keep looking at the switch for like a boat to pull it. Like, Bunch, I don't have a boat. I don't want a boat. But I kind of want to go to my boy Matt Salas' house and be like, Matt, can we just connect the boat so I can drive around, so I can feel what it's like, so I can feel like a manly man?
Let's get a boat. We'll go to Havasu.
No, I don't want to have. I just want to drive it like in the parking lot, right?
Oh, come on.
I mean, that's what the TRD is all about. It's fantastic. I pulled up today, Michael Thompson. Oh, nice truck. That's right, MT. That's right. Morales saw it. He's like, nice truck. That's right. Northridge Toyota, take care of me. The TRD package. Again, you know me with my manicure. I ain't going TRD. I ain't going off-roading. But damn it, do I look tough on the freeway. Oh, I look tough in the carpool lane, bro. And tomorrow when I go to the soccer game, you know what's in the back of my truck? The cooler, the chair, the umbrella. Oh, I'm Soccer Dad Deluxe. No, that's Tacoma. Awesome. And then I'm going to go Disneyland afterwards. You want to go?
No, I can't.
Oh. Are you watching the World Series?
I'm actually working here tomorrow night.
Oh, are you really?
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to work with our good friend Doug?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I wish I would.
877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. Simple as that. If you're popping off, you should be, Laker fans. Feel good about yourself as they get the victory tonight, 128-110. More of your phone calls, and we're going to hear from inside the Laker locker room on a victory night on Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
The Lake Show lives here.
After hosting the T-Wolves on Friday night, time for the first road game of the season as the purple and gold head to the state capitol.
Reeves goes backwards to Luka for three. It's good.
Sunday, Lakers and Kings battle it out in Game 3. Coverage begins Sunday at 4:30 p.m.
Thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Some radio shows take your calls. Mason and Ireland take calls too, except in the bathroom stall.
Hey, Michael, so I go to the can. I'm doing my business, and I hear somebody taking a call in the handicap stall.
That was me.
Now, why would you take calls during a trip to the can?
Who doesn't?
I don't. I would never talk on the phone while I'm on the can.
Aren't you afraid you're going to make an unwanted noise?
No, you hold it in.
By the way, I was making unwanted noises, and I was in the next stall.
Why didn't you say hello?
Yeah. By the way, you can't control.
I did. I was speaking in a language you don't know.
The noises he's making.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
I hope it wasn't.
Let's just tell people it's static.
Static, yes.
Don't miss Mason and Ireland weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Once again,
here's Beto Duran.
Back-to-back 40-plus games for Luka Doncic. Here's what he had to say about the first two.
I mean, it felt great. I wish we'd have won the first game. But obviously it's a good comeback. I think Minnesota is a great team. We had to do a lot to win today. But myself, I feel great. Just trying to and want to win every game.
Yeah, you want to win every game. Play like that. Rui Hachimura, love his approach, love his attitude. You know what he loves? Playing with Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I think
playing with him, since last year after the All-Star break, it's been like, fun to, play with him for sure. Like I say, he gets a lot of attention. He gets a lot of, we can do a lot of stuff, like even today's game, like fourth quarter, the second half, they had to double team, triple team, whatever that is, So you guys saw, it makes us so easy, I was wide open so many times. So, I think this is only second games of the season, but we have to keep building this chemistry and get through this whole season.
Let's look at Doncic on Spectrum Sportsnet after the game. All right, so the third quarter has been an Achilles heel for the Lakers. It seems like I sound like a broken record. Here's what J.J. Redick did for that third quarter.
Oh, there were no basketball adjustments. There was a halftime routine adjustment. That's all. They called the first time out, I think, for the first time in Lakers history. The other team called the first time out in the third quarter. Had a nice all right with the group. All right group. Yeah, we did it, So maybe that's the blueprint. Just the coaches, just changing the routine a little bit.
All right. I had to give my sip of drink right there. I thought it was a little bit longer, but you're right. So no basketball adjustments, just change what they do at halftime. Interesting. Yeah, usually the other team is the one that is making the Lakers call a timeout.
It just seems like more people just made shots and got more involved. That's it.
It sounds more like, hey, lock in to this. All right, so J.J. Redick has been feeling the Lakers' angst. That's what the comment says right here. That's what the caption is. So let's hear from J.J. Redick about the Lakers' angst.
No, I've great respect for fan bases that care. I've already been warned by the NBA. I'm not allowed to use cuss words in here, but I like fan bases that give a, they care, and so I appreciate it. Got the chance to play in Philly. It's like an honor to coach this team and be a part of this organization and try to lead this group and represent this fan base. So I'm well aware that the angst exists and there's an overreaction to everything. I followed and been in the NBA long enough to know that exists with fan bases that care as much as the Lakers fan base do, but it didn't change or affect, I don't think, me or the group at all in terms of our preparation for this game. And we have a really tough stretch coming up over the next week with these 4 games coming up. So we just got to continue to build, continue to work.
You know what I heard right there? All I heard was that JJ didn't listen to the postgame show on Tuesday. Because if he would have listened to the postgame show on Tuesday, he would have heard it all on Tuesday.
Would have been here for 2 hours.
I think we're still there. My good friend Mitch in New Jersey. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Mitch? Or is it Wayne? I don't know your name anymore. Mitch.
You got to say we got one of the best backcourts, and Luka the MVP. I guess it's a little early, but you'll be hearing that a lot this year. Thanks for taking the call, bro.
My man, Mitch. Appreciate you. Luka MVP. See, that's what I like about Mitch's phone call when he calls us. Straight to the point. Portia, straight to the point. Simple as that. Bunch, you ever watch that show Doug on Nickelodeon?
No.
No?
I only know of it.
Okay. I gotta listen to what are my favorite Dougs? Doug Christie, Doug Krikorian, Dougie Doug, Doug Williams.
Doug Williams, yes.
Dougie Fresh.
Dougie Fresh.
In Stand and Deliver, remember when they were doing give her the chair. So maybe that could be Doug. Shout out to everybody who went to the East LA Classic tonight. And, we're having a lot of fun.
I missed that.
Yeah, I like that.
I like going there.
Yeah. All right. We haven't given out Fantasy Springs tonight. You know why? Because we don't give out Fantasy Springs. Fantasy Springs Resort Casino has leveled up with all new rewards club, giving you more of what you want, and it might be your lucky day because tonight Fantasy Springs Resort Casino is giving you a 2-night stay plus dinner or golf or bowling for 2. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at FantasySpringsResort.com. See, we don't give it to you. It's maybe a little prize at the end. I don't know how it works out. Somebody at the station calls you and see what they do because our department listens and then they know who called and then they decide on who's going to get that. Ooh, how about Doug from The Hangover? My boy Sean Ellison's saying that.
How about Doug Flutie?
Doug Flutie.
Look at that.
Ooh, Flutie Flakes were good.
Yeah.
And Buffalo, not too far from Toronto.
San Diego, too.
Yes, he was. Yes, if you have any more favorite Dougs, the reason is there's a guy in the YouTube chat that just loves the show. And so we're going to shout out to Doug because Doug loves everything that we do. He's here at 710 ESPN. He loves everything about the show. And he agrees that Luka Doncic MVP. All right. I can't praise him enough. Austin Reeves on the third quarter adjustments. Usually it's the third quarter fails, third quarter adjustments.
Basically, don't have a third quarter. He came in here, we had a couple slides on, what we did well, what we didn't do well, and talked for a second, and then he was like, go get ready. This has been our Achilles heel for the last couple of years, and we got to figure out a way to not let that happen. And tonight was much, much better.
Way better. Now, do it consistently. I like that from Austin Reeves. Basically, don't F it up. How about Doug McDermott?
That's right.
Dougie Buckets.
I think he plays for San Antonio right now.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. End the show with the man that is supposed to play golf with me on Tuesday. Unless I decide to go to the World Series, because the Lakers play Monday and Wednesday. So it's a busy schedule for the Lakers. It's going to be really interesting.
Next week, yes.
I know we're feeling good about the way that they're playing tonight, but the Lakers Sunday in Sacramento, back home Monday with Portland. And is Portland doing anything right now? I don't know. They got any?
They beat Golden State tonight.
They don't have any drama up there, right?
No.
No, there's nothing going on up there.
No, but they beat Golden State tonight.
Did they beat Golden State?
Yeah,
You're
did.
serious about that?
I'm serious.
The Golden State team who worked the Lakers on Tuesday.
Yeah, they beat them 139 to 119.
All right. And let's see what else.
And then
Monday they're home. Then Wednesday
they're in Mini.
Wednesday they start that road trip. So yeah, I'm available for golf on Tuesday. Ron the caddy. Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Oh, yo, what's up, man? First time caller, long time listener. Hey, hold on, dude. My lips are a little dry. Oh, yeah, baby. Look, what a game. What a game, man. In the beginning, we were there. It looked exciting, and then, bam. The Blue Jays just give it right into our keister, dude. Unbelievable.
Hang up on him. He's blocked for a week. Forget it. This is why.
Why do you give your friends a chance?
You're the one who put him on through. But then again, he's now banned till November, so he's done. Damn, he was so good. It was a good first half, and then the Blue Jays and
Halloween night's not going to be the same without him.
Then again, Friday night Laker phone calls approach 11 o'clock. I should have known better than that. But it's good. Ron is banned for October, so we're good with it. Oh, Doug Glanville. That's a good Doug right there. He's on ESPN.
Oh, Doug Collins. How about that? Remember him?
Doug Collins, the coach.
Former analyst.
Yeah, on NBC. Amazon Prime tonight had the broadcast. You see more of that on Friday night. It was pretty cool. I can't wait to go back and check out the game because Anthony Edwards and Austin Reeves were mic'd up tonight. Obviously,
really?
We didn't hear it.
Well, I know they have a really cool halftime panel.
Do they?
Yeah, they have like Blake Griffin and Steve Nash.
Yeah, they're all calm with no suits.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I saw that reaction too.
Yeah, so that's good. So we will let you know what's going on Sunday night. Dodgers game 2 tomorrow. You can listen to it here on 710 ESPN. That's what you're working tomorrow, Funch?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You get to work it?
Yeah, pitching in.
Doug Niedermeyer. All right. That's a good one. All right, so we got it all taken care of. Good night of Lakers. Good night of calls, except for Ron, who just 3-0. Listening to Ron makes you sound like, yeah, it does. It makes you sound worse. We had it. We had a good show. For everybody behind the scenes, Rebecca Wills. Rebecca does a great job with the editing and all the highlights that we get and all the audio. For Reese, make sure you follow the ESPN Los Angeles social media accounts. Amazing pictures, and usually those pictures are taken by Reese. And if you're watching the YouTube chat right now on the YouTube on ESPN LA, there's one of Luka going up. Reese took that picture. Talented young man. We don't put him on the air because a real photographer doesn't like to talk. They just like the work show for them. Race, you're fantastic at what you do, man. Great job as always. It's okay to take pictures of me and Funch every now and then. We'd appreciate it too. For Will and for Funches, I'm Beth Duran. Thanks for listening. Lakers get the victory. A good night, good vibes, good energy. Luka goes for 49. They get the win, 128-110. Be safe out there, everybody. You've been listening to Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
Lakers Timberwolves Friday night is the final. Game 2 of the NBA season is in the books from Crypto.com Arena.
Lakers basketball on ESPN LA. Presented by Michelob Ultra. No matter what you're playing for, make it superior with